is Gina. Today I want to share something special with you today. I have a couple of gemstone bead bags from victorybeads.com. Now, the curator of these bags and the owner of the website, his name is Nick, and I have talked for quite a while. I wanted to get some gemstone beads to put into the bags. However, trying to add gemstones to my treasure bags is kind of difficult because, of course, gemstones are much more expensive, and so it's hard for me to get the quantity and the quality that I want to put in the bags without charging a ton of money for my treasure bags, and I want to keep my treasure bags very affordable. So we were speaking and we thought, instead of me purchasing a bunch of gemstones to put in the bags, which, like I said, is a difficult endeavor, he decided he would put together some bags that are themed with my treasure bags. Now, he wasn't quite ready when I released my last bag. However, he did make one that's themed really closely to the amber and aqua. It goes really well with the amber and aqua that I just released. And the other one that he has offered right now, one is called Amber Victory Bead Bag, and the other is called White Rose, I believe. And this one will go really well with the next bag I'm going to release, because I'm going to be using a lot of pastels, pinks, and colors that are in this bag will work really well with that next bag. These are nice because you can incorporate the gemstone beads in with the glass and crystal beads that I put in my bags, and the components, the nice little pendants and things that I add will go really well with some of the gemstones. And some of us are just gemstone lovers. They increase the value of the jewelry you're making, and people just like to have gemstones. So it's a really nice addition. And like I said, this one will go really well with the amber bag that I just released. And we're going to go ahead and go through this one first. I will leave links in the description box beneath the video player so that you can go directly to his website and order these directly from the link. However, the website itself has a whole lot of really nice beads. They're based out of India. They have they do their own lapidary work, and they do a whole lot of gemstones. I mean, there's tons on the website. They're also at the bead shows. So if you go to the International Gem and Jewelry Show that comes to your area, I'm sure you've probably visited their table and didn't even know it. So they have been around for a very long time. So the website itself might be fun just to cruise around and find yourself some really nice things to make in your jewelry, to put into your jewelry. So we're going to go through this amber bag first. This bag is $50. Both bags are $50. He's tried to put as many strands and things as he can and keep it as affordable as possible. Gemstones are very expensive, so if there's 10 bags in this one, and I believe there's 10 items, and it's for $50, you're getting a pretty good deal here. So let me go ahead and take everything out of here, lay it out so that you can see what it looks like, and we will go through each item, and then we'll go through the other bag and perhaps make something special. If I don't make something in this video, I will in the very next, but I'm going to try to do that today. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what's in it, and then I'll arrange everything. So let's just see. There's a lot of stuff in here. So I am going to go ahead and arrange this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so there are 10 full strands in this bag, and some of the strands are very long, and some really pretty stuff in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of move this aside. I just wanted you to see this was themed to go with the amber and aqua bag, so you can see that there are very nice shades that will go very well with that bag. So I am going to move this all over and go through each one individually so that you can see what you're getting, and I'll tell you what the gemstone is and all that good stuff. So we're going to start with natural turquoise round 3 millimeter faceted beads. Now, he doesn't have the length of the strand or the number of beads on his list. However, this is a nice size strand. Let me see if I can get a ruler here. And let's see, it is probably about a 13-inch strand. And there's quite a few beads on here. And this is natural turquoise. So, you know, turquoise is getting really expensive and rather hard to find. And this is really pretty. It's faceted. Tiny little, perfect little spacer beads will work really nice with some of the other beads here, and also with the amber treasure bag. So this is really pretty. I'll probably just make some pieces with just the beads in here, and maybe I'll mix them with something that I have too, but that's a really nice little strand. Then we have a howlite turquoise nuggets, 10 by 14 millimeter faceted. These are really pretty. They're the turquoise color howlite, which is really nice. And these have a really natural, pretty look to them. Sometimes you'll get howlite that just looks like plastic, you know, the way it's dyed, but these are really nice. And I like the different shapes. The inconsistency to them gives a real organic, nice feel to it. So if you really like organic looking type of pieces, more eclectic type pieces, this would work really nicely in them. That's a really nice strand. And this strand is about 9 inches long. So let me back off so you can see it. Come on, Gina, get there. Right about there. That is really pretty. I have to make something out of this. I'm seeing a bracelet, a multi-strand bracelet with these two together and maybe something else. That would be really pretty. So we've got those two. And then the next one is a blue opal shaded rondelle. And it's 8 by 9 millimeters, and or 8 to 9 millimeter smooth beads. So it's probably like a 8 by 6 type of size, maybe not quite. Let me see if I can measure it here. So this is, each one is a little bit different in thickness. So I'm going to say that it's more like an 8 by 4, 8 by 5 type of situation here. But this is really pretty. This caught my eye first when I opened this bag, because this is the first time I've opened the bag too. And this is what caught my eye. It's just so pretty. I don't know if you can see the nuances in the color. It's kind of blue, cloudy, like just a puffy cloud is what it reminds me of. Really pretty. So this is going to be really nice. Again, look at the way these mix together. They just beautiful. Making a bracelet with just those three is just gorgeous. But then we have these howlite turquoise rectangular 6 millimeter beads, and these are smooth beads, and there's a little bit of a different shade there to even add to it to give it more color, more tonal color, and more texture. And these are really pretty too. Let me get you in close. And of course with gemstones there's some inconsistency in size and things like that, and these are really, really pretty. Again, a very organic look. Just a really nice, pretty bead. And then we have blue crystal quartz. And this is like a 2 millimeter. This is a tiny little guy. This will work really well as little tiny spacer beads too. And this is a nice long strand. And it's actually probably longer than my ruler. So yeah, this is probably about a 13-inch strand here. And let me check out the holes. The holes look pretty good. You'd have to use something very fine with this size of a gemstone and have some patience, but it is a really nice, very nicely faceted, sparkly bead. Let me get you really close so you can see it. This is very pretty. And I love quartz, my favorite. And I use quartz a lot. So after the blue crystal quartz, we have brown picture jasper hexagon 17 millimeter faceted beads. This is cool too. You can use these as just a focal. You could just use one at a time and do some wire wrapping, or get a sideways pinch bail and use this as a focal, and I can show you what I mean by that in a tutorial. This can work out very well for several things because it's top drilled. So you could make you could put them in the front of a necklace like this with some pretty of these little rondelles in between or something, and make a really pretty little necklace like this. Because of the fact of where it's drilled, they're going to kind of dangle. So that's going to be something fun to play with. And like I said, it will work really well if you're doing some wire wrapping or whatever to make an earring even, just because of the way it's drilled. And there's just a really pretty bead. It's kind of creamy and brown. I like this. This is nice. This can get your creative juices flowing here. And then we have got a hessonite garnet coin. And hessonite is really pretty. I think the really high quality ones that are really faceted, I think they're called demantoid or demantoid, something like that. And they can be really expensive gemstones to buy. This is a nice little coin, and it has that really pretty amber color to it, so that's going to work out really well with the amber beads in the treasure bag. Or just like I said, if you want to keep your gemstones all together, there's a lot of stuff that is going to work out really pretty with this. In the amber color with the turquoise is always it just pops. And these are just going to work out really well for that. So then after the hessonite, we have sunstone cube 6 millimeter beads. These are really pretty. And I have a strand of sunstone on my website that would go really pretty with this. I'm going to have to make something with that, because the ones I have are round and smooth, and they have a really nice little glow inside. So with the cubes here and with the round beads I have, this could make a really interesting bracelet or necklace or something like that. So we will play with those. And then we've got peach moonstone oval. This is a really pretty one too. Nicely faceted, pretty little coin beads. Or it's not a coin, it's an oval. But just how pretty is that? That's just really nice. And again, all of these beads go beautifully together. That is just really nice together. And then to bring in a little bit more of the browns, he put in a smoky quartz round, 3 to 4 millimeter size. And this is really nice too. I love smoky quartz. I love quartz. All of them. They're just my favorite. And they're pretty affordable to work with, most of them, and they're just always pretty. So here we have these two together would be gorgeous. Let me back off so you can actually see the stuff. That together would be really pretty. And again, just throwing in the pop of the turquoise color, all of these work beautifully together. So for $50 for this bag, that's a really good discount. It's a very good value. And if you want this bag, they are limited. I'm not sure. I think he made about 50 of them. So you'll want to head on over to victorybeads.com. And like I said, I will put a link in the description box beneath the video player. So make sure that you click on that and you can go directly to the bag. So I'll put a link for this bag and a link for the other bag. And if I get my poop in a group, I will put it in the comments too, as soon as I post it up, so that you can see it easier and go to it. But sometimes I get everything all done and then I forget to do that. So either way, it will definitely be in the description box beneath video player. So this is this entire collection. Whoops, except for the hesonite. There we go. And what a pretty, look at the colors, just a really pretty collection. He did a really good job curating this to go with my curation I did previously. Nice work there, Nick. So now we've got this one done. We are going to look at the other one he has offered, and I'm going to lay this all out, and I will be right back and get my list so that I can see what's in here, and we'll go from there. Okay, so this Victory bead bag is called White Rose Victory Beads Bag. So this one has 7 items in it, and the bags will have more or less in them as he makes them according to how much he is putting in as far as value of beads. So some beads, of course, are cheaper than others. So you're going to get more, and some are more expensive. And this one has some really nice beads in it. This is a really pretty selection of pinks and whites, and just gorgeous. So we're going to go through this and see what each strand is, and like I said, this is going to go perfect with the bag I'm curating right now and putting together for my next treasure bag. This will work really nice with the beads in there, so if you want to grab it in anticipation for that, you can do that. So this is what we're getting here. Let me go ahead and move some of this stuff away so that you can see just the ones that we're working on right now. This is a druzy, let's see, pink dyed druzy hexagon 17 millimeter beads, and again, it's a top drilled, so you can use it as a pendant, you can use them as earrings, and we'll have to play with it and do something with that, because there are some beads in here that he put this together. He curated this nice. This will go really pretty, so this will work just really nicely as a necklace like this. You could string it on there with something in between and have that as the focal. Just a really organic type of look, kind of rough and raw, organic look here. Just really pretty. And then we have these pink opal shaded rondelles, 8 millimeter smooth, and again, just really, really pretty. I liked the pink opal, or the opal blue shaded ones, the amber shaded ones in the other bag, this one. And of course you can mix these bags together. Look at this, together. And buying both of them and mixing them together is going to be where it's at, let me tell you, because you can put a lot of the stuff that's in this bag with the previous bag. Just gorgeous. It's going to work out really well. Pink and blue and brown go really nice together. So this is your next one in this bag. And let me see, he has this, yep, this one's $50 too. And then we have pink opal heart shape. This is really pretty, very smooth, just really a very pretty, gentle type of look to this. And this I am going to make something out of. There's just no doubt in my mind that I'm going to be doing that. So again, laying it out like this as a necklace will work really well, or you can use one as a focal, and a couple earrings. There's several things you can do when it's top drilled like this, because it's positioned on your chain to where it is more a focal than just another bead slid on your chain or whatever you're using, your beading wire or whatever. So we've got this little heart, and these are 12 millimeter, and we've got some white quartz round beads. Now these are just going to look just really good with this one. This one has a little blobby on it, but they're gemstones, that happens. But look at that together. Isn't that pretty? You could do like a double strand and and put something pretty in between these, and even some of these rondelles or some of these little tiny blue beads. That's a necklace right there, just gorgeous. And your value's up. You can sell it for higher or give a very impressive gift to somebody. If you do that, that's just gonna work out really nicely. So we've got the white quartz, and we've got these little opal hearts here, and then we have got rose quartz nuggets. These are like a rectangular type shape. Nice good size beads, and this will work really nicely for a bracelet or in front of a necklace. There's several things you can do. Put little spacer beads between it. That could work out really nice together. Looks really pretty with that. Looks really pretty with this. Looks really pretty with even the brown, because I love pink and brown together too. So look at that together. Well, Gina, geez. There, pink and brown go gorgeous together. There's lots you can do here. I mean, if you get these two bags, you're gonna have lots of gemstones to play with, and there's a lot on each strand, so you can, you know, just pull a few off and make and sprinkle them through a piece, or you can make a full piece with them. You have that option. So once we have done those, then what's next? My pink opal coin. Oh yeah, this caught my eye too. Just, I like pink opal. It's creamy, smoothie, and just like with the blue, like a big cloud to sit on or something. I just really love the softness, and this one is, it just reminds me, it's a very feminine, very gentle type of bead. And these, again, they are a little rough, which makes a real nice organic. They're not rough to the feel, but they're all different shapes, and oh, you know, they're just not very, very uniform is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to get out. And making an organic piece with pieces that are just a little bit different, it just works out really well. It gives a really nice earthy feel to your piece, and this is just really pretty. So I love those. And then we move on to white moonstone rock cut 4mm. So these are the chips, and this is, like it says, moonstone, and it's raw cut, so it's all different shapes and sizes, and you can do a lot with chip beads. We'll have to design something with chip beads. I haven't done that for a while, but that would be fun to do. But this is a nice little addition to the bag. So you've got, and this actually will, I think, works better with these, to tell you the truth. I think this would make a gorgeous necklace. You could lay out your hexagon beads here, and then put the chips in between. So pretty. That would make a really nice statement necklace. The really nice gemstones. That would be really pretty. So, like I said, get one or the other if you'd like, or blending the two together is actually kind of where it's at. I might be making pieces with, you know, all the gemstone bags together, because this is from the amber bag, this is from the amber bag, this is from the pink rose bag, and you know, look at that. That just really works. So anyway, that's what's in the second bag. So let's just lay all of these out so you can see them, and run over to Victory Gems and get yourself a bag. And I think I'll play with these in a separate video. I'm going to maybe make a piece in a moment, and then I will make a separate video and have them go up basically at the same time, so that you can see what you can do with some of these. I probably won't make a piece with every single strand like some people want me to do, but I'm going to give you some pretty good ideas. And I can also mix these in my videos with my treasure bag if I decide that I want to mix some of the gemstones in with the beads I have in my own bag, which is basically why we created this cooperation between the two of us, is to do that, to allow for gemstones to be incorporated to the treasure bags without actually having to put them in the treasure bags. So that's what we have here. And go over to victorybeads.com and grab yourself one. This one, like I said, is the amber bag, and this one is the white rose bag. And I will come back with a video showing you how to make a couple pieces. I want to play with some of the gemstones I have on my website too, so I'll mix some things together, and we'll do some more gemstone stuff, because I know a lot of you like to create with gemstones, and I don't regularly actually do gemstone tutorials, and I would like to start doing that, because when I started beading, the reason I started beading was to use gemstones, because I was a gemstone collector. I had a lot of really pretty things that I couldn't wear or use until I started actually making pieces with them. So that's where the Gina's Gem Creation started with. When I very first started, I had a little website that sold my pieces, and that's what it was called. So that's what has carried over to the glass and crystal, because beading that way was fun, more affordable, and a lot of people were more interested in it. So I did that. But I want to get back to my roots here, and this will allow me to do so. So I hope that you enjoyed this and that you will consider getting one. And if this works out well, we can continue to offer a little gemstone bag along with each treasure bag that will incorporate the same type of colors and tones in it, so that you can incorporate gemstones into your pieces. Anyway, see you in the next one, and have a good day.